All right, thanks for coming to our class. Let's start by setting our posture, feet under hips, lift up through those legs, lift the rib cage up off the waist, top of the head toward the ceiling, shoulders roll back, shoulder blades down the back, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale, belly expand, rib cage expand. Exhale, push the air up and out with the diaphragm. One more time. And nice. Let's start our warm up with a high knee march. So point the toes at the top, trying to keep the head and shoulders up high, bringing those knees close to the chest. And if you want a little more, you can turn this into a high knee jog. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Settle it down. Coming into a second position. We're going to come into second position. Plie to releve, arms out, core engaged, head and shoulders tall. Plie, releve, feet down. Releve, feet down. Lots of power on that lift. Head and shoulders staying up. Pushing the knees out over the toes. And you could turn this into a jump. Jump. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring those feet in. Nice. Coming into our arm series, we're going to start with a 90-degree raise countdown. Hips square to the front, shoulders square to the front. Lift up tall, shoulder blades down the back. Up here, one arm in front, one arm to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding on to the core. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding on to that core, no twisting of the body. 1, 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. 2, 1. 1, 1. Switching side to side, holding onto the core, no movement of the hips or the shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down. Feet stay parallel. We're going to come into overhead tricep presses with a releve. Arms up, trying to keep those elbows right next to the ears. Elbows stay in. Think about the hands going out toward the shoulders. So coming down, rise up to releve and lift. Down and lift. Really focusing on keeping the elbows in toward the head. Nice. Down and lift. Down and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, feet stay down, engage that core, push the elbows back, push. So don't let the back bow at the lower back while you're doing this, holding onto your core to keep that in place, elbows nice and narrow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, arms down. Shake it out, coming to our overhead press in a skier position. So feet are parallel, knees are soft, hinging forward at those hips, starting with palms facing out. One leg back, you're gonna bring it in and up, in and up. If the balance is too much trouble, you can just leave that toe behind, not bringing the knee in. Head is in line with the spine. Don't let the chin drop down toward the chest. 8, 7, shoulder blades are squeezing together behind you at the bottom of this move. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest, shake it out a second. We're gonna come to the other side, skier position, bring that other foot out. This time palms are facing in, squeeze and up. It's a little bit harder to focus on those shoulder blades coming together at the bottom of the move with your hands in this position. So really take your attention there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Nice job. We're gonna come into an arm press with a squat. So bring your feet a little wider than hip distance, whatever's your comfortable squat position here. Elbows open, knees at 90 degrees, pushing the glutes back without letting the chest come forward. Squeeze on that squat. Squeeze, squeeze. Focus on bringing the elbows together rather than the hands. Nice upright carriage of the head and shoulders. Squeeze, open, squeeze, open. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay it up, in, out, double time, in, out. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down. Coming back to our skier position, we're gonna do bent over rows. We're gonna alternate 90-degree rows and tricep rows, 8 counts of each. Feet parallel, soft knees hinging from the hips. 8 counts in our 90-degree raise. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms up. 7, 6. Actually, why don't we do a countdown? 4, 3, 2, 1. 90 for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tricep for 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeezing those shoulder blades behind. 2, 1. 90 for 6, 5. Big squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tricep. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, palms up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still try to get that squeeze at the top of every move. 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. Alternate 1, 1, 1, 1, 8, 7, big squeeze, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand it up. Nice. Roll the shoulders. Coming into our biceps. Let's stand in first position. Start with feet parallel, right toes to the floor. Open that right knee. Left toes to the floor. Open the left knee. Feel that rotation come all the way up to the hips. Roll the shoulders back, arms out to the sides, coming in and out for that bicep curl. Legs are zipped up, lifting up tall through the spine, top of the head, reaching toward the ceiling. In, out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms front, same thing. Arms parallel, elbows squeezed a little bit toward one another. Shoulders away from the ears. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open out and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to center, pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down. Weights to the side. Done with our arm series. Coming to our chair or counter or table or bar. We're going to start with first position plie series. If you have a ball or rolled up towel, grab that and put it between your heels. That's to help engage your inner thigh. Walk your heels as close as you can. Once you've done that, feel your inner thighs working to reach toward one another, lifting up tall all the way from those heels, lightly resting the hands on the bar, just for a little bit of balance. Coming into our plie, 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 starting with our demi. Both heels stay on the mat or on the floor. Come down as deep as you can with those heels still in place. Think about your knees going over your toes. You should see your big toes on the inside of this movement, holding onto the core. Nice spinal alignment. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down here and pulse. Pulse. Really focus on opening the knees in this pulse. We're down here, the knees are bent, so they can work to be opening. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise it up. One heel up, other heel down. I'm going to lift up my left heel and have my right heel down on the floor. You can either bring that heel up against the other foot, or you can have it on top of your squishy object, coming into a plie. Plie. So we're destabilized. Try to keep that pelvis going straight up and down, even though your body is asymmetric and it wants to change your center of gravity to compromise for that or to compensate for that. Focus on turning this into muscle work rather than alignment work, or misalignment, I should say, what your body wants. 4, 3, 2, 1, pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, knees are opening. 3, 2, 1, other side. One heel up, one heel down. Tall spine, plie, 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 plie. Knees open. You should be feeling a little bit of work happening back here at the glute. That's helping to keep those knees open. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Nice. Let's move on. We're going to do some across the floor battement. So just take as much space as you have. It might not be very much. And we're going to start with front battement. First position, it's a sweep of a straight leg up. And we'll just walk forward a little and then walk back. Arms out, lift yourself up into that tall posture. Sweep, 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 sweep. Working on keeping head and shoulders tall and lifted. Sweep, turn around when you've reached the limit of how far you can go. Sweep, sweep, sweep. And then you can stay in place for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming on one side only, we're going to sweep to the side. So sweep, sweep, sweep. Just a little sideways movement. Again, head and shoulders super tall, holding onto that core, not letting the hip hike up. 2, 1, other side, sweep, 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 sweep. Nice. Beautiful control. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice. Coming back to the bar. We are going to come into a glider rear lunge with a releve. So one paper plate or glider or sock or towel, whatever will glide along your floor. We're going to come down into our lunge. Back leg is straight. Head and shoulders up tall. So not hinging forward here. Coming into a pulse. 2, 3, 4. Rise up. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Rise up. So coming up into that releve. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Beautiful. Nice tall spine, head and shoulders staying straight up throughout the movement. Work is coming from the standing glute and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Releve. 1, 2, 3, 4. Releve. Hold here. Balance if you can. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Come back into that lunge. Pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, and up and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, up and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, rise up, slide back. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, slide back. Nice job. 1, 2, 3, 4, rise up, slide back. 1, 2, 3, 4, rise up, slide back. 1, 3, 4, up. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, releve, slide back. 1, 2, 3, 4, rise up, hold here, balance if you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Nice job. Coming into a jump variation, we're going to come into a switch jump. If you have a ball or squishy object, you can put that between your thighs. Totally not necessary. This just, again, helps keep the inner thighs foremost, keeps the legs in line, helps you remember to engage your core. Lifting up tall, we're going to do a switch jump. So we're going to start on one side, bend, always start and end on a bent knee, switch, rise up, squat, switch, rise up, squat, switch, rise up, squat, switch. I should have said, if jumping is not for you, rise up on your toes and step, squat, toes and step. So choose squat, jump, or squat, rise. I know jumping is not always on my menu. So if your joints are not feeling it today, trust your body, treat it well, and just turn it into a step. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good job. All right. Coming to stand at the bar. We are going to play with our hip position here. We normally really work to stay square. We are going to deliberately lift a hip. Starting in our first position, we're going to do arabesque to attitude. First position, lift up tall, engage the core, shoulders down and back into that arabesque. So we're keeping the rotation of the hip in our first position. Hips are square here. Lift that hip into a rotated attitude. So square, lift, square, lift, square, effacé, square, and lift. You really have to engage this quad to protect the standing knee. You don't want the knee to twist. So if that knee is twisting and it's uncomfortable, keep the hip in place. Keep it square, don't lift the hip. Lift and down, engage that quad, engage the stabilizer muscles. Lift and down, lift and down. When you lift, everything lifts. Your rib cage lifts. We don't want compression in this space. We want elongation. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted, lift that knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. You could try to balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Standing legs should be a little tight. We're going to loosen it up now. First position, leg back into arabesque, open into an attitude. Arabesque, attitude, arabesque, attitude. Hip square, hip lift, square and lift. Making sure to maintain that space in your obliques, the space between your hip bone and your rib cage. Keep it long. Lift, lift, lift. Down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Balance here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Shake it out. Okay, we'll do one more really quick jump and then we'll come down. We're gonna do a pas de chat. I'll just do it 8 one direction, 8 the other. So for a stepping pas de chat, you have your feet in third position, heel of one foot into the arch of the heel of the front foot into the arch of the back foot. Pas de chat for step, you just step and step. So it's called the step of the cat. So it's kind of like a cat. Try not to touch anything. As a jump, same thing. Jump. So we'll do 8 one way, then we'll switch feet and go 8 the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other foot in front. The foot that's the direction you're going is in front and leading. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Grab your mat. Coming down to the floor. All right. We're going to start on our back, propped up on our elbows. So your thumbs are kind of right up against your glutes. Elbows are underneath, underneath the shoulders. Chest stays open. Engage the core. Press the belly button down to the spine, but the spine is lifting up off the mat, not collapsing. Lift up those legs, come into your first position. Butterfly beats here. So feel the belly button pressing down while also lifting from below with the lower back muscles, as well as the core, maintaining that alignment of your spine. Beat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs, extend the arms, pencil stretch. Feeling good. All right, next move. Just readjust this angle a little. We are going to come into alternating knee push-ups with one leg to the side. So starting in a knee plank, you've got your hands under your shoulders, maybe a little bit wider. I like to angle my fingers in. Everyone's push-up stance is a little different. So choose your own. We're gonna stay on one knee, bring the other foot out, keeping your hips square, not opening up toward that foot. Push up, switch, push up, and switch, push up. So the asymmetry of your position here, you should be feeling engagement along your abs, a little bit different, one side to the other, a little bit tricky to maintain that square position. Four more, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push back into a child's pose. Stretch the shoulders, reach the hands forward, push the hips back. Okay, rising back up. We are coming into a bird dog. If you'd like, you can take your ball or rolled up towel, tuck it behind your knee. Not necessary, it just helps maintain that knee position. Hands under hips, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Reach the top of the head forward, long neck, not letting the chin drop down toward the chest, starting with a fire hydrant. Lift to the side, hips stay square. Lift, lift. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that knee behind, flex foot, kick toward the glute, kick that heel toward the glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the knee down behind the other knee, lift diagonally up to the side, cross and lift, cross and lift. 8. Belly button is pushing up toward the spine. Spine is in alignment. Check where your gaze is. You should only be able to see the tops of your fingers in your peripheral vision. 3, 2, 1, and down. Other side. Switch your ball or towel if you're using it. Starting with that fire hydrant lift. Lift, lift, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee parallel with the hip, flex the foot, kick, 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 kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the knee behind, lift diagonal, cross and lift. Core should really be working on that lift and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Wiggle the spine side to side. You can drop the head to stretch the neck. Coming back onto your back. We're gonna come into a pencil stretch with a ball pass under. If you don't have a ball, just use a virtual one. We're gonna reach arms behind, reach legs behind. We're gonna sit up into a boat, cross under, stretch back. Boat and stretch. Cross and back. Pass, back, pass, and back. On your boat, nice straight spine. Resting the belly button down, or back, and back. Lots of control on the way down, control on the way up. Slowly coming back into that pencil stretch, not collapsing down into it. 4, 3, 2, get ready to hold this boat, and 1. If you have the ball, try not to let it touch your legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lay it back down. Coming into some glute bridges. Walk the heels toward the glutes, or glutes toward the heels. Bring your feet together, thighs squeezed together, shoulder blades tucked under to open the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs to lift the glutes up off the mat. So feel the work happening from that inner thigh squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift one leg, squeeze those thighs. You're not going to see much of anything, but feel them. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Extend the legs, squeeze those thighs and pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet back down, glutes up, pulse them up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. This time concentrate on the work coming from the glutes. Squeeze those glutes up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Step the feet out, hip distance. You can let the heels go a little farther from the glutes, whatever's comfortable for your crunch position. If you would like, extend those arms behind you, holding your hands together. That's going to be a weight for our crunches. You could also cross your arms or have them next to your ears. Crunch up. Bringing your face to the sky. Not thinking nose to knee, thinking face to sky. Lift, 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 lift. 4, we're not going to be done. 2, 1, switch which hand is on top. Probably feels kind of weird, maybe a little wrong, but it makes it a little bit different too. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet step wide, hands still together, reach. 8, now we are reaching nose toward knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down to the mat. Coming into our stretch, we're done with our work. Extend the arms, extend the legs, maximum length, point the toes, reach the fingers. And now rising up, coming to a stacked log stretch. So ankle of one foot is above the knee. On the other, you can very gently rest your arm on this leg. Try to inhale. On the exhale, try to let go of the glutes. On this stretching leg, stretch through the hip. Let the weight of your leg and the gentle weight of your arm help you relax into this stretch. Take this foot that's on top, drop it to the outside of the thigh, extend the other leg, hug the knee to push the tailbone down into the mat, lift the top of the head up, and now twist, keeping that tall spine. Look behind the shoulder, nice stretch for the neck here as well. Reach those fingertips around behind, stretching the chest and the shoulder. Unwind, coming to the other side, resting that ankle above the knee. Gentle weight of the arm, not pressing down, just the gentle weight. Trying to let those muscles relax, to open up the hip. Drop the foot to the outside of the thigh, extend the other leg, lifting up tall, and then twist, reach and turn. Unfurl, come to hands and knees, and then extend the legs, wide V, toes pointing in. Let the head fall down toward the mat, hands are on the mat. Feel the weight of your head falling forward, but your hands are there to protect your balance. Good stretch on the inner thigh. Hands on hips, slightly bend the knees, roll up one vertebra at a time, head last. Walk those heels in a little till you're in your wide second position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plie. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time, heart rate slows, breathing slows. Exhale. Gentlemen, take your bow. Ladies, take your curtsy. Thank you so much for joining our class today.